So Slate Truck just released the price, and it is $24,950. That's kind of expected. Actually, it's a little lower than what I expected. We don't have the government incentives anymore, which is kind of a drag, but it is what it is, and we deal with it. As a person who loves EVs, I'm very tempted. I put the deposit down, or put the reservation, $50 down about a year ago, and I've been really interested in this and following it closely. We didn't know about the range of how far the truck is expected to drive, but the new stats are in. I was just watching it when they revealed it, so it's kind of fun to see this. So the range, they say for the standard battery pack, that would be the one that comes for $24,950. It's about 150 miles per charge. So in town, you're perfectly fine. Small trips out of town, perfectly fine. The extended battery pack gives you about 90 more miles. I don't think they've said the price yet for the extended battery pack. That's important to me, because if I invest in this, I want to make sure that I get something that I can go to Kansas City or Sioux Falls, or with one charge, maybe to Chicago. So that's pushing it, $240. We'll see. If it's not crazy expensive, I'll definitely invest in that. But for $25,000 for a brand new vehicle, I think it's a great deal, and I think this is gonna change a lot of people's minds about EVs. And it's American made. It's made here in the United States, designed here. So that's great. We need more of this innovation. I think it's going to change the industry. Another benefit of this Slate Truck is you can turn it into an SUV. So about another $5,000, you can buy a package that there's a shell that goes on the back of the truck, and then you put in seats. So about $5,000, you can turn it into an SUV if that's what you want. Some of the other benefits for me, I think, with the Slate Truck, it is a blank slate. I love that concept. You are able to do what you want with this vehicle, not all the bells and whistles. So for your basic vehicle, it's going to be a stripped down vehicle. Of course, it's going to have heat and air conditioning. We need that. But roll down windows, love it, just the way I did it all my life, rolling down my own window and reaching across to roll it down. But some of those basic things, I don't even think it comes with a radio. I didn't pay attention to that. I do not believe it comes with a sound system, which is perfectly fine. You can add that later. We already do it all in our phones anyway. So I think this is going to be a game changer. I truly do, for the industry. And it'll also introduce a whole different market of people who are tinkering with the idea of owning an SUV, but are just a little bit nervous getting into it. We don't have anything like this. We don't even have small trucks anymore. It seems like all the trucks, pickup trucks, are huge. And I was looking at a Lightning recently, and I was tempted. I was very tempted to get it. And then I parked next to one in a parking garage, and I thought, how do you get this thing in and out? It was huge. It stuck out the back. I said, no, it's too long for me. It's overkill for what I need. So I'm not going with a Lightning. Nothing against Ford. I love Ford vehicles as well, and that's another American-made company, so that's great. I'm very interested, and I may purchase one of these Slates. I think I'll keep an eye close. I don't know if I'll put the deposit on it today to get mine. They're due out, from what they say, is they'll start shipping by the end of 2026. Sounds good to me. I'm ready for one. I've got the money for one, and I'm obviously a little nervous with a startup company like this, but the people who are backing it, I think that they have invested the time and energy to make something that is truly valuable. I'm here in the community garden, the Benson Community Garden, which we run and we own, and we don't have a way to get things around. And I desperately need the ability to haul in supplies, bags of mulch, bags of compost, new tools that won't fit in a standard car. So it's having a pickup truck like the Slate would be a big deal for us to have something like that, so that we can run over to the hardware store and buy what we need, or the nursery nearby and stock up on plants. I think they've done a nice job with. You probably can't see it because of the reflection, but they've got they've put a lot of thought in this, and it sounds like safety is another priority for them. You got to be safe. You got to develop vehicles that are not getting recalled all the time, because we can't have vehicles always getting recalled. It's devastating to the company, and it's also a pain for the user if you've got to go take it in for recalls all the time. So, software is another issue that's not so big, and I think they've got the software figured out. I can't test drive one. If there was one here in Omaha right now that I could test drive, done deal. I'd buy it right now. I'd wait for it. I'm cool. But so I'm gonna watch cautiously, but I think we're going in the right direction in the EV industry, and I'm just super stoked. So they released the price today, $24,950. Basic and simple. That's me, man. That's me. And then all the accessories. These were the notes I took. Oh, the bed itself in the truck is 5 feet. That's plenty. That's totally fine. And then again, the range is 150 is what they're expecting on the standard battery, and 240 on that extended battery. So, Slate Truck, I think you're onto something. I know you're onto something. And if this is a success, mark my word, you will see the industry changing within the next 5 years. So I'm excited. Congratulations to Slate. And I would love to get your feedback. I know I missed some things. I was kind of excited drinking my coffee out here in the garden, but there's a lot of information to take in, and I wanted to get this put together right away, kind of my unboxing video of the price. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a great thing for the EV industry, and we need electric vehicles. We need that option, and American made all the way. All right, you take care, and if you have any questions or thoughts, or if I'm completely off, let me know in the comments, please. All right, you take care, be well, and do good.